Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send our praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. To all you brothers and Akim out there, I say shalom. This is Azaria coming at you from the GMS Miami camp. I want to bring out a Bible verse, Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing that the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation near that we believed. Okay, yeah, man, we have to wake up. Well, those of you who have not waken up yet have to wake up. You know, wake up to who are the real Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Latinos. Okay, we have to wake up to our nationality. All right, we're not just black people. We're not just Native Americans. We're not just Puerto Ricans. Latinos. We're the chosen people. And we come in many different shades of brown. When I first got into this truth, man, my homeboy was telling me, giving me a basic breakdown of my heritage, and I didn't really believe him at first. At first, I was kind of hesitant, but I couldn't believe that Jesus was not the Son of Man. That was not the Son of Man's name. And I thought that God was God, but his name is Yahweh. And it really took a while for me to accept this truth, but through faith, diligence, and studying and doing my research, I was able to come to realize who I was. I'm not just a black man. I am a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, I am the chosen one. I am the chosen people of Israel. That's me. And also all you blacks, Hispanics, and Latinos. That includes you also. Okay. And also I want to say to you, confusion of faces, who have the soul of an Israelite, but you have the face of another nation. Perfect example is a white person. Many white people, are so-called white people that look like white people, are Israelites, and some of them know it and some of them don't. I've met plenty of light-skinned people who look white, who have the soul of an Israelite. Many of them, But confusion of faces, you have to wake up too. If this truth makes sense to you, then you could be an Israelite. Perfect example of a confusion of faith. Justin Timberlake, that brother he has a voice on him. Justin Bieber, the brother can play many instruments. He can sing. I know he's catching hell right now probably, but that brother got talent. Britney Spears, maybe. Who else? There's some other celebrities out there. Jason Williams, who used to play basketball. Hey, that brother had mad handles on the basketball court, man, for real. I'm trying to name a few others. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is a cool dude, man. I mean, yeah, he basically sold out, but the dude got swagger, man. For real, homeboy got mad swagger. Leonardo DiCaprio, that brother got swagger. But yeah, man, we have to wake up and realize who we are. Even though Esau has divided us, even though we have different shades of brown, some Israelites think they're white, and it's just they think they up there on that white privilege pedestal, which they probably are. They fool other Edomites and stuff like that, but we have to wake up to this truth, man. and realize that we have to abide by the law, statutes, and commandments that are in the Old Testament. Okay, now whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus did not come to he did not come to do away with the law, but he came to fulfill the law. Okay, so we still have to honor the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. You know, that includes growing your beard, not eating pork, observing the Sabbath, you know, not committing adultery, you know, and it doesn't, when you get into this truth, you don't just follow the 10 commandments. There are a lot of commandments. There are over 600 commandments. I think, Salak, if I'm wrong, but there are over 600 commandments you have to abide by when you get into this truth. Now, you're not going to be able to abide by all of them. Nah, because, you know, Esau messed us up. Well, we have to get up for work. You know, we have to work on the Sabbath sometime. Now the pork thing, you can help, but some people just choose to continue to eat pork. The garment thing we can't really do because, we're in bondage. We gotta wear our work uniform, and it's all messed up, man. It's all messed up, but honor the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. It's not going to be easy, And another thing I want to say, when you wake up to who you are going to catch hell. You may catch hell on your job. You may catch hell with your family, friends. But one thing I can say, man, one thing I can say is this. Even before I got into this truth, man, I was catching hell left and right. And it's crazy. I mean, it's kind of, it's not funny, but it's miraculous how the Most High works, Some of the brothers just recently inducted me into the camp. I don't know if I should say inducted, but they allowed me to be a part of the camp. And it's amazing how those brothers work, man. I mean, the Most High just felt like I fit in, and the Most High put the spirit on those brothers to allow me to join the camp. And I didn't really expect to join the camp, but I mean, hey, man, you got to wake up to who you are, your nationality. Is when you first get into the truth, it is kind of hard to accept because, once you've grown up accustomed to Jesus Christ. Okay, you used to saying it, you used to praying to Jesus and all that stuff. And it might feel a little bit weird at first, but once you get into saying Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, it's gonna become natural to you, and it's gonna feel right in your soul and in your heart. Because our hearts can deceive us sometimes, but but that spirit that's in us, hey, depending on what kind of spirit you have, that spirit can guide you, But man, this truth is something real, and I don't want to. You couldn't, Lord willing, you couldn't pay me to go back to where I was, being a so-called Christian, because it's for nothing. It's all in vain. Being a Christian is being in vain. What's the purpose of getting up, going to church on Sunday, dressing up in a suit, sitting in a front pew, when all we have to do is just obey the law? That's all the Most High wants us to do. Obey the law, respect the Sabbath days, keep them holy. And there's some other things we have to do also, But getting up Sunday going to church and all that, man, this is a whole bunch of bullshit because you don't get anything out of it. You know. Anyway, man, I hope that this lesson was gratifying, edifying. It's a lot. And this is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing that time, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer that we believed. You know? Hey, man, wake up to this truth, man, so you can get saved. All right? Wake up. Study those laws, statutes, and commandments. Especially you Israelite men out there. You men need to get into this truth so you can teach your family. All right? Because the Most High dwells within men. Till next time, this is Brother Azar. Shalom.